I find that Cork is a really working class city, and in the way it got a lot of things right in that you could access culture for free. In a lot of ways you could go to galleries as a young person and access visual art. So from a young age I would go to a lot of the open museums that were free to enter and see art in the flesh, and I got inspired from that and a couple of credit union colouring competitions when I was a kid to become an artist, and that's where I started. The first point of my practice has always been drawing. That started even as a kid. It was like doodling in notebooks or doodling in the edge of copybooks and drawing out an idea. And that practice of drawing as that first departure is ever present. So that's how the practice has evolved into something that starts almost in a 2D method but can become a performance, a film, an installation, a multimedia work, an opera, a dance. It starts always, the first point of departure is a drawing. Often I'm using things like humour as a kind of a crowbar to get to talk about subject matter that can be quite dark and very difficult to talk about in an area of kind of taboo almost. So behind me are a few of the Monocopsis drawings, and these evolved out of being in lockdown, the first lockdown with my family at home in Tipperary. So I started doing a drawing a day, and I thought, where is the contemporary church, or where is the contemporary plaza in our times of Great Plague? And for us, it was really social media. So I set myself a task every day publishing that drawing on social media. And I was thinking about what are the contemporary vampires? And I think iPhones or smartphones are our contemporary vampires. They're sucking us dry of our time and our energy. So I thought I have to have a kind of revenge on the smartphone. And I suppose the word monocopsis, it is this persistent feeling of being out of place in the world. And I have always lived with that kind of feeling of being out of place. But I felt at the time of the COVID pandemic, suddenly all of us felt like that we all felt at any one time, where do I fit into this new world? Really, with the amazing advice of Cork printmakers, we did this limited edition run of the Monocopsis drawings, and that is what has been acquired by UCC, which is a huge honour to me. You can look at this work, and as a mother, a parent, you can recognise the kind of like exacerbation of living through a pandemic and just the fed-upness of trying to homeschool and keep all the balls in the air while, you know, everything is falling down around you. There's a grossness, there's a kind of a juvenile humour to this, which is deliberate, because it just makes us laugh out loud at the bleakness. So I've made these 300-degree animated works where the protagonists of the Monocopsis drawings interact with each other, kind of like a bio-tapestry, a digital bio-tapestry. So that's what I have been working on recently, which is like turning the animations into these moving, living, breathing monstrosities, really. That's where the next evolution of this practice has been going. But I love the idea that it's going to go out and access school groups and in the public realm, or also in a third level college, and how that work can be read in the context of like art history, academia, health choices, cultural welfare. All of those things are super important to me. So having the work in a collection like this, where it's active and exiting out into other kind of loan agreements, is just a joy. It's another type of democratizing and access to culture, high and low access. It's super important.